lifted, traveling the path of the soul, so gifted, still unable to break the molds I lifted.
Welcome back to the Intel Strike Report right here on Oracle Broadcasting. We got a slew of people here. Of course, my co-host, I guess, the producer of the show, Mr. Michael Vell. We also have Mike Narr and Chris Cowan of polygraphradio.com, a great new website and radio network dedicated to promoting truth-minded music for the movement. And we've got one of their other great artists that is featured there. You can also check them out at myspace.com/Darkside Inc. And we've got Brent of Blooded the Brave on with us, and we're going to be playing his track, Pie. Brent, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much. Pleasure to be with you guys.
You know, during the first hour, we were talking with Jordan Page and, of course, Mike and Chris, and talking about basically how you guys really need a platform because the big, huge corporate labels out there, they might love the music, and God knows I do, but they don't love the message so much, do they?
No, not to say the least. And as a matter of fact, some of the mainstream artists that are out there have to remain independent because they refuse to conform on another level, even on a more, mysterious, people don't even want to know about level. So I know some guys who don't even rap about this that have to do it on their own and have signed independent deals because, they've been told, hey, you're going to talk about this or you're not going to be heard. So it's real.
Oh, yeah, man. They've been doing that for years. They're doing the same thing Polygraph is doing, except, we're coming at them full guns. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. The moment I heard
this track Pie, I can't wait for people to hear this, man. I mean, I got to tell you, when I first heard this track, it chilled my bones a little bit.
Well, without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's play Pie, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Well, hang on 1 second. Before you play it.
Okay.
Let me just ask Brent. Brent, my take on this song, I wanted to set this up a little bit, was that it was kind of post martial law, and it was a guy who's just trying to make do and get by and not get caught and keep his powder dry and keep his family safe, and things kind of start falling apart and he's on the run. Is this the message?
That is the message, with an undertone of it was about time for me to address issues people are into and they don't even know that they're into it. I had a couple friends call me and say, what's this about? Are you mad at me? Are you worried? I mean, I'm not into nothing. And I've been down every path. I've read a lot of books. I've been into prophecy. I've been into a lot of movements. I'm a religious man. I celebrate all religions. I'm glad people can celebrate their faith no matter how. But it seems like our movement, has been taken in so many different directions that there's that ultimate movement of let's just get rid of God. And I have a lot of, inside info, and I don't know if I'm right, but I, hope that I know at least right from wrong. And that's the basis of it all. But Pie the song is about, something like that, but it's also about what we're going through the media, through the movies, through everything. And it looks all inspiring, and it looks so nice. And, but usually something that looks like that isn't necessarily good for you. So we have to be wary of what we're into, what we're going after. So life is really simple, and I'm lucky to have people around me that make it simple. I've been blessed with a lady that, works 2 jobs, has a degree, 2 children of her own, and she never forced them upon me. So, I want to put a ring on her finger, but people don't live that simple anymore. They always want someone's help, or they want the big cars, and they want all that. So we just got to watch out for all that. That's my little message to the people out there. And just embrace the now, be happy with what you got, and love your family, and all that good stuff. So.
Well, absolutely. When you look at all this, especially the hip hop movement nowadays, I just can't listen to the crap because it's nothing but consumerism. I've got big wheels on my car. I've got a GPS system. I've got gold.
Yeah, and what was the most famous hip hop line ever when it first started? It was broken glass everywhere. They rapped about social issues. That's what got me into it. I mean, people looked at me as a white kid from the middle of nowhere listening to Kid and Play. They're like, what are you doing? Well, it was nice to hear.
Kid and Play.
It was nice to hear something else going on in the world other than, because the guys around me were all fighting, but they were on a farm level. I mean, they were fighting for the roads and But these guys had to fight, you know, to not be hooked onto drugs at age 6. So it was kind of, you know, interesting. But no, hip hop has totally changed, and it's tough out there, and we could talk for hours about what's really going on behind the scenes.
Hey, Doug, we got about 3 minutes in this segment, man. So you better go ahead and play that
Hit
song.
that song.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I see him coming, the eye, the tricks and the lies. They think they're smart, but I know pie. Yeah, me too, and I ain't like you. I'm a man, not a guy, fake one, I made one. And you can make it up and divide the sum by how many people will switch sides and run. Swift the night, flee for the fight, run for your life, ride into the arms, it's a trap. And you hate the bait, and now you're gonna die from your taste of fate. What a twist and apply like your stomach in an eye. But the others have applied a lot full of crops, and clips full of lead that'll make a bullet stop. The stock is stored under the floorboards. It got it all cause they knew it would fall. Plain as day, like the writing on the wall, like the death of the dollar in martial law. If you ain't know, this is because of what you gon' do. Stick with the news or open up your heart to the truth and the view. It's hard to see through and not so new, and it don't include me and you. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's the sound of them men laughing. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's the sound of them men laughing. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's the sound of them men laughing. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's the sound of them men laughing. Right at you, right at you, right at you. Straight to the bank. The bell tolls for the souls they sold, and the families they hold behind bars that are cold. It's hard to grow on soil that's sick from the nukes and shit. They spray the mix with a dash of fear and a pinch of lies. They convince you will cook you that pie in the sky. It ain't much, but it's all we got. Love for each other and to protect the flock with a rock or a clock, a fist or a trap. When there's nowhere to go, we'll see what's in your backpack. Bombs and pictures of those that you miss, and days they can't take a dream and a wish. Your last kiss you gave a guy from the love of your life.